In a world where even the smallest disagreements can lead to arguments, violence, and even death, two brothers tackle the difficult subjects. This podcast is not just about dissecting topics from two different perspectives. It's also about how to have conversations on difficult topics while avoiding the urge to tear someone's head off and vomit down the bloody stump of their neck. Hello, I'm Brian Davis, Brother vs. Brother podcast, and in our podcasts, we tend to have conversations that can get people excited or emotional. And so one of the things that we want to do is to have strategies to try and keep the emotional level manageable. Our goal is not to defeat the person we're talking to. Our goal is to change their mind. And I want to take a look at a strategy that we sometimes when we have something we feel strongly about or we're passionate about or we have a lot of information of, we want to hit the person we're talking to with every single point. And it's not an effective way to have a conversation. What we really want to do is to present one point, at most two. But if we're having a real dialogue, we want the people to be able to respond to each one of the points that we make. So really it's best to come at them with just one. And here's an example of one going too far, of just listing, of just having a barrage or an attack of point after point after point, and never giving the person an opportunity to respond. Let's take a look. Look, it's obvious motorcycles are the best form of transportation. There's really no debating that point. But if you need to hear a list of reasons as to why that's the case, it's fun. You can feel the wind. It's like a convertible, but even better. Chicks dig them. Way better gas mileage than a car. You can ride it 3 seasons out of the year. You get your daily dose of vitamin D while you're commuting. In this particular video, this strategy here, what's important is that we give a single point. We give at most two, so that we give the other person a chance to respond. Now, obviously, this scenario that I've created here with these conversations between myself and myself is a joke, but still, it's a very common situation where we come at the person with the entire laundry list of everything that proves we have the better point. And we never actually give them a chance to address any of the points because we've overwhelmed them with everything that we have. With these conversations, we want to be able to have a dialogue, a back and forth. I bring up a point, they respond, they bring up a point, I respond to their point. And these sort of lists don't really serve any purpose. We don't give them a chance to respond, and we're not really having a dialogue. This is really, at this point, this is a speech that I'm making. And I'm not looking to have an interaction with the person that I'm talking to. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope you go out and have a reasonable conversation with someone in a way that's actually a back and forth, that's actually a dialogue. Remembering the goal is to be receptive, to learn, and also to have fun. We hope you learned something in this episode of Brother vs. Brother, a podcast about difficult conversations. We also hope that you enjoyed it enough to subscribe to the podcast. You can help us by spreading the word. Share this episode on your favorite social media so that others will have an opportunity to experience it as well. You can also support us by donating through Patreon. This information and more can be found on our website, broconvo.com, and on our various social media accounts. Thank you.